she's a much better choice. Jordan Peterson, Son of Man Code. Do you know, when I was a flat earther, I really like Jordan Peterson. I like the things she said. But an advocate for men, a woman pretending to be a man, being the advocate for men's rights. And don't get me wrong, she talks very openly, only because they allow her to. The way I'm allowed to, I guess. But she's scripted. She can't tell you she's a woman. She can't tell you who the controllers in the world are, what they look like. You got to work that out for yourself using forensics. But I really did like some of the things this person said. They write the scripts well in advance. The chess players, the masons, black and white, tiling, you know. Chess. Oriental setting, and the city doesn't know what the city is getting. The creme de la creme of a chess world in a show with everything. The type of queens you wouldn't like. Drag queens, that's what they're singing about in the song. But this person used to make me want to agree with them on a lot of things about what they were saying, because they're allowed to speak like I do, but then they mix in their own lies, right? The best way to lead the opposition is control them. Oh my gosh. Do you know what I'm seeing there? It's really strange. Look at that 5 head. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Small, high set ears, long face. Look how the face is pushed downwards, look, because of the size of the skull bellowing outwards, look. Wow, it's quite close as well. Fat Boy Slim, Norman Cook. Not now. Wide up. There you go. Fat Boy Slim. There he is. She is. I'm seeing Norman Cook. Wow, look how the chin. Look at the hamster cheeks. Look at the shape of everything. Where's his chin gone? You know when I showed you with Glenn Close the other day? Where's that Glenn Close picture? There. This picture here. Look how much shorter this female face is. It's flatter and it's shorter, look, to the chin, to the neck. Look how far this one goes back in comparison to that, and then look how much longer the jawbone is compared to the sloping jawbone of a woman. And that's exactly what you see in there, look. The sloping jawbone of a woman. The 5 head. Dial M for Mongos. Look at Mickey Mouse's ears in the hairline. That's a better picture for it, look. There's the shape you're looking at, look. Even better there, look. Mickey Mouse's ears in the hairline. The face is pushed down. Do a cross section across the face. Eye set ears. No trachea, no neck. Even though she's quite a tall girl, Fat Boy Slim. Again, FTMs. That's who I'm seeing. I'm seeing Fat Boy Slim and Jordan Peterson. I don't know if there's many gates here. Oh, I better put his name in the back file. Her name in the back file. Jordan Peterson. Peterson! What's that from? Is it Ferris Bueller? This is George Peterson. Right, let's go after Jordan Peterson's gate. There's one in that set there where that one, I'm sure that's a gate. Oh no, it's in an elevator. I thought it's still gately of a woman, right? Oh, look at that. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together or sits like a tart. Look at that chicken nom nom. You bring out the tiger in me. You really do, Jordan. When's the last time you sat like that, Peter?
Never!
That's right, Marv, because I'm a bloke. I'm a fellow, and I squash me my cojones. Ooh, yeah! We're looking at Jordan Peterson, who apparently dresses like Two Faces. What's that all about? The blue and the claret. Wow, I'm seeing Santos Bonacci. I don't know why, but I am. I'm seeing Santos Bonacci. Let's go back. Jordan Peterson's got big hips. That's why she's got her hands in her pockets. Holy moly! Even better, right? The first one I thought that's a bloke, right? Just when looking at the male skull versus the female, the female is widest in the hairline. That's what gives it this egg-shaped look because it narrows downwards and inwards. So you get widest, narrow, narrower. But on a man you get wide, wide again, widest, sorry, and then wide again. Wide, widest, wide again. So when you see that massive, absolute diesel of a jawline, you can rest assured you're looking at a dude. The two faces are there. Can you see the difference in the chins? Don't tell me you can't. Because once you've mastered the two markers in these faces, they both literally show themselves. A man with rectangular, far apart eyes, short sloping, wide forehead, large, low set, pointed back ears, a wide mouth, and an absolute shadow caster. An absolute shadow caster of a jawbone. Versus that egghead on the left, whose head bellows outwards because she's widest in the hairline and not in the cheekbones like this fella is here, look. The widest part. Wide, widest, wide again. You can even say widest as well because that is just phenomenal. Olivia Wilde, is that who that is? Olivia Wilde. I said it was Margot Robbie, but it's because I'm looking at FTM versus MTF skulls. This one with the arched eyebrows, look, with a Klingon forehead. To boldly go where no FTM's gone before. Russell Brand. A pair of them, look. Pretend wannabe Christians. Lukewarm Christians, the book calls them. They will come in his name but not mean him in any way, shape or form. There's that big old chicken nom nom again. Alright, Jordan Peterson's out of picture. Let's go walking, see if we can find some. Oh, we've got a few. Oh, we've got a few. Oh, we've definitely got him in that one. We'll start there from the reverse flamingo. What I'm looking at is a slight shoulder tilt and hip twist. You can see the size of that buttocks, look. Does my bum look big in these? Yeah, it does. Look at the beautiful diamond, even from the back. Versus the male, straight. I know they're straight under there. There's a space between the feet, look. Absolute game over. Absolute game over. Jordan Peterson is 100% a woman. Proven by the way she minces, look. Put a towel between her hands and she's flossing. Literally flossing. Is that Jordan Peterson from the side? Abbey Road. It's a shame we can't see the whole leg. Let's go back one. This is one of the people that copied Jordan Peterson's walk, look. I saw another one on a treadmill. Different person. But I assume that they're both FTMs just because of the way they can mimic that walk so well. Look at those tarts. Not one of them's a bloke. Not one of them. Women tarted up to the nines, look. Oh, look at that. Is that a stair fail? Has he come over a step there? He has. That's an absolute stair fail. It's a woman. 1,000% sure that that one there is a woman. That is a big woman, that one. Look at her. You'd still think it was a man, wouldn't you? If you stood next to her. Big hands. Because you're just not used to seeing a woman of that size. Human growth hormones and steroids. Look at these two. Both got long faces, close to eyes. Ronaldo, another tart. Jordan Peterson. Who's that? Michaela Peterson. Is that Jordan Peterson? Look at that shoulder tilt. It's got nothing to do with the holding of the child. It's a female gait. The absolute cone shapes there, look. You can see it. The hip twist. And then diamond to finish him off. Hair off. And there, right there is how big he can grow a woman, look. And there's a man pretending to be pregnant. There's another man. Look at the necks on these two. He's not very pretty, is he, the husband? That's not a very good picture. That doesn't do justice to his ugliness. Is that a better one? Still not doing justice to it. Melinda Gates. That's who it is. That's Melinda Gates. Someone will put a video out saying it, you know. But it's not. It's just a male skull. What you're looking at is deep set rectangular eyes, look. With a thick brow bone overhanging, a short, wide, sloping forehead. Widest at the cheekbones, look. Not in the hairline, look. It's not wider than his cheeks, look. See that diamond shape that the man creates? Because he's widest. Oh, I can't get the mouse to do it. In the cheekbone. There, diamond shapes. Square lines. My head does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. That's what it is. Rounded, open eye sockets, look. High set ears. Dell, is that you? I know your eyes are nearly touching. The fear in her eyes. Getting called out as an FTM. I wish I had all the knowledge pre to everything. I really do. I'd have smashed Flat Earthers to pieces. I would have. Called them all out. It might have stopped them all donating to these trolls. Because that's what they're doing. Jeranism turned from a flat earther back to a glober because apparently she went to the South Pole. Yeah, righto. I've been lied to on such a scale that I no longer care for any of Satan's minions or what they've got to say. I know what I know. I know what I know. What's that song? It's in my head now. Jordan Peterson, Son of Man Code. Jordan Peterson, Son of Man Code. Take a look at the size of his hand in a second. The wife. The husband. Sorry. My bad. Right there, Jordan Peterson. I'd just like you to pay attention to the size of that claw. Look at the long egg-shaped face, the smaller face, the wide face because it's a cannonball head, look. And once you can see these two skulls, boom, shakalaka. It's game over. It really is. But you got to teach yourself. I can only guide you and teach you how to do this.